From making a reckless fireworks decision indoors as a teenager, to facing an overwhelming crowd during a chaotic tour stop. These are 15 times iShowSpeed went way too far. Back in 2021, Speed was a teenager streaming from his bedroom in Cincinnati. He had fireworks, he was live in front of thousands of people, and somewhere in his mind, a decision was made, and that's when this happened. He set off fireworks inside the house on a live stream while his parents were home.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
What the is you doing?
I didn't know. I thought. Stop.
Turn that stream on.
I didn't.
The clip went viral before the smoke even cleared. That's where it all started. The next incident had much bigger consequences. Also in 2021, Speed joined a streamery dating show hosted by Adin Ross. He was matched with Ash Chash. Things seemed fine until Speed made a highly inappropriate comment on camera.
Can you rate me off the 10 real quick?
You an 8.
I'm an 8.
That Twitch had no choice but to act. And that's when this happened.
I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce them?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Twitch permanently banned him within days. He was still a teenager, and one moment on stream had major consequences for his career. Moving on, because the next incident involved a serious accident. Speed's history with fireworks didn't end with the bedroom incident. A year later, Speed was streaming again and fireworks were involved again.
Pikachu! Let's go!
This time, the situation suddenly went wrong. And that's when this happened. His clothes caught fire during the stream. He managed to recover. The clip has tens of millions of views, but the incident showed just how quickly a reckless stunt can become dangerous. The next one is where Speed went too far with someone else's career. Speed plays a lot of games. He loses a lot of games. And when he loses, things have a way of escalating. After a difficult moment in Valorant, a teammate called him out. Speed's response crossed a line.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your stupid ass up! Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up, bro. I know how to play this game. Shut up.
Calm down.
Damn, bro. Shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God
Obviously,
damn.
you don't know how to play the fucking game.
What? What? Is a talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I? No. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch. Shut up.
And that's when this happened. Riot Games permanently banned him from all of their titles. Not suspended, not warned, permanently banned from a game he streamed constantly. The clip spread across social media, and even many supporters criticized what he said. Moving on, because the next one cost him $200,000. In 2022, Speed had been playing Roblox on stream for hours.
Okay, can you add me, please?
Shut your ass up.
Damn!
A fan was selling a Shrek-themed Roblox shirt. The price was 18 million Robux. Someone did the conversion live on stream. $225,000 for a Roblox shirt. And that's when this happened.
18 million Robux. I am about to spend all my Robux. How much is 18 million Robux? How much is 18 million Robux? $225,000. Almost $300,000. And I'm going to be donating this to a fan. iShowSpeed, please, I'm poor. This guy is poor. Should I do it or no? $225,000. Woo! Should I do it? Come on, I ain't gonna lie. Let me ask you, man.
Burn.
Should I spend $225,000? 18 million Robux. Should I do it? Yes or no?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I'm being dumb, ain't I?
Yes.
Now, are we friends?
No.
There's no way I just spent $200,000 on this shirt. There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. There's no way, there's no way. There's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God that just happened. I just spent $200,000. $200,000. Say wallahi. Say wallahi. I just spent $200,000 on Roblox. 18 million. Say you swear.
He bought it, $250,000. Gone, into a Roblox shirt. He genuinely asked his talking dog Ben for financial advice before clicking confirm, and Ben said no. He clicked confirm anyway. The next one didn't cost him money. It cost him a friendship. Nick A30 is known for one thing above everything else, keeping his streams completely clean.
Sure. Whoa, stop swearing, dude. Come on now.
No swearing, no chaos. Family friendly all the time. He invited Speed to feature in his Fortnite custom roleplay event. He gave Speed a script. It was simple. And that's when this happened.
Basically, the roleplay is going to be Speed. We're going to have the full line of the A-team on both sides. They're all going to be bowing down with their knights. I'm going to be on the throne. You're going to walk up to me. You're going to do a traversal emote. Do you have any, like, traversal emote bound?
A few moments later.
You think you're the king?
I'm the king. No.
What? No! Speed! Okay, bro. You're dead. You're banned. You're banned. You're never joining my Hey, you're never joining my customs ever again. Bye.
Nick banned him from the event, then blocked his number.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service that has not been initialized by the customer call.
Hey, you got blocked. Let me see if you fuck this shit up. Nick A30 really blocked me?
Then ran into him at a Mr. Beast event 2 years later, and Speed did the exact same thing again.
I was trying to hit that meme. You think you're the king?
Oh, no, hold on, wait, let's hit it. All right. Wait, what do I say again?
You say I'm the king when I ask you, you think you're the king? And then you say,
Should I do it?
You think you're the king?
I'm the king!
Okay, no, hey, how about?
The friendship has never recovered. The next moment went even further, and it happened in front of thousands of people in person. In July 2024, Speed was on his European tour. He landed in Oslo, Norway. Thousands of fans had gathered just 6 minutes after his stream went live. He was inside a shopping center. The crowd outside had already cracked the glass doors.
Hey! Bro, let me go!
He tried to do Cristiano Ronaldo's Sui celebration for the fans outside. And that's when this happened.
Oh, that was so fire! Fuck! Shit. I think I just broke my ankle.
Speed injured his ankle during the celebration. Security then had to move him through the crowd, where the situation became increasingly chaotic. Some fans pulled at him and climbed onto his car while objects were thrown toward him. He later described the experience as overwhelming and said he didn't want to return.
They pulled my hair out, as you can see, all my hair is gone. Up there, they pulled my hair off. They threw water at me. Somebody literally did a WWE Rey Mysterio move and jumped off the car and jumped into the thing. I don't know about this. Wait. But this is the scariest day of my life. I promise you.
Hell no. I'm done. He swore he would never return to Norway. He eventually went back for the fans who had nothing to do with the incident. Moving on, and the next one got him investigated by an entire government. In November 2024, Speed took his world tour to New Zealand. He was streaming live every day. Monetis streams on his main channel to tens of millions of subscribers from inside a country where his visa did not permit him to work. Immigration New Zealand opened a formal assessment into his visa compliance. And that's when this happened.
A story that's kind of making waves in the world of online content creation. It involves a popular YouTuber named iShowSpeed. And he might be in a bit of visa trouble.
Yeah, so he's here on a visitor visa, and of course visitor visas you're not really supposed to work.
Right.
But Immigration New Zealand's looking at whether his live streams and the content he's making while he's here, if that could be considered work.
Oh.
Which would violate his visa conditions.
His team said that no New Zealand company had paid him directly, and the matter was later dropped after he left the country. He left before they could do anything, which, in a way, is the most Speed ending possible. The next one didn't involve governments. The next one involved a football legend. In January 2024, Speed played in the Match for Hope, a charity football event featuring some of the greatest names in the history of the sport. Didier Drogba was there. Arsene Wenger was managing. And Cock, one of the most graceful players to ever play the game, was on the same pitch as Speed. Speed went into a challenge with him, and that's when this happened.
It's not gonna be easy. Speed tackles Ricardo Kaká. I'm sorry, right? To have the audacity to slide tackle one of the greatest players of all time from behind.
Speed received a yellow card, and Cock's reaction showed that the challenge had been too aggressive for the occasion. Speed did not seem aware of that. Yellow card. Charity match. Football legend, definitely a moment Speed would want to forget. The next one went further, and it happened to someone he invited there himself. In May 2024, Speed was touring South Korea. He met a content creator named Amy Flamey. They went on dates on stream. The internet loved it. Speed invited her to join him in the UK weeks later. And then someone else appeared on his stream, made comments directed at Amy, on camera, while Amy was right there. And that's when this happened.
My phone turned off. I can't read the comment. I don't have my glasses or contacts on, so I can't read the comments. I think I'm gonna get sick.
I don't know, but I just saw the name of it.
Make sure you lock your door.
What?
I'm dead ass. There was an event past time when
Effed up because
there's an event where I'm being sick.
She said on TikTok, live, while crying, maybe he is just using me for content. Speed later clarified they were never officially together, which, depending on how you see it, either explains everything or makes it worse. Moving on. The next one is the moment his own platform turned on him. On August 3rd, 2024, Speed was streaming in Miami with Adin Ross. Two supercars, a Cristiano Ronaldo wrapped Lamborghini and a McLaren, lined up and drove directly at each other. Speed was standing in the middle, and that's when this happened.
Come on! Come! Another one! Come! Come!
He cleared both cars. The clip broke the internet. YouTube banned his main channel for 2 weeks, the platform's largest creator unable to stream or upload. He appealed. The ban was reduced. He came back and said, "I risked my life for y'all," as if that made it better. The next one didn't involve cars. Just a very confused man in a party he wasn't invited to. On May 29th, 2024, Manchester United had just beaten Manchester City in the FA Cup final. The club held a private celebration. Players only, their families, their close circle. Alejandro Garnacho and his brother, both fans of Speed, invited him along. And that's when this happened.
iShowSpeed made headlines at the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium, not just for his enthusiastic support for Manchester United, but also for the controversy that followed. Darren, known as iShowSpeed, attended the match with South Korean date Amy Flamey, celebrating Manchester United's 2-1 victory over Manchester City. Post-match, the duo was invited to an exclusive after-party hosted by the United's winger at the Marriott Hotel in Mayfair. However, this invitation sparked discontent among Manchester United's non-playing staff, who were reportedly excluded from the event due to new cost-cutting measures introduced by the club's part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Multiple Manchester United players were reportedly unhappy. Staff members were upset. It was meant to be a private night. Speed walked in anyway, got his content, and walked out. Some of the players didn't even know who he was. Moving on, because the next moment is the one that ended up on every streamer's highlight reel. In 2023, Speed was playing Five Nights at Freddy's on a live stream. He was alone. The lights were off. There were tens of thousands of people watching. A jump scare happened. And Speed reacted instantly. And that's when this happened.
You Chica! Oh, I'll pay you, baby!
What happened to you?
Oh my God!
You look awful.
A brief accidental exposure occurred during the reaction, and the stream ended immediately. The internet turned the moment into a viral meme, and the nickname that followed became part of his online history. That one goes in the category of way too far, even if it was completely unintentional. The next one was not unintentional. After the Norway mob, Speed went back online. Not to stream, just to talk. He was visibly shaken in a way he almost never is on camera. He mentioned that while he was trapped inside the store, the police told him they would not help unless he turned his stream off first. And that's when this happened.
Messed up. My ankles broke. They pulled my hair out, as you can see. All my hair is gone. Up there, they pulled my hair off. They threw water at me. Somebody literally did a WWE Rey Mysterio move and jumped off the car and jumped into the thing. I don't know about this. Wait. But this is the scariest day of my life. I promise you. I couldn't even breathe. That was the scariest day of my. This was the scariest day of my life. Norway, I don't think I would be back. But love y'all. Watch the video and see what happened.
He said, "I've been to every country and it's been fine, but that was just inhuman. I don't think I'll ever come back." He also said he thought about stopping, not just the tour streaming entirely. He didn't stop, but for a moment, the most energetic person on the internet went completely quiet. The final moment is the one that never stops. Speed once decided to visit 5 different countries in a single day on a live stream to break a world record.
5 countries in one day.
After the 3rd country, he was visibly exhausted. After the 4th, he boarded a private jet, and somewhere in the air between countries 4 and 5, his body gave out completely. And that's when this happened. Bodyguards had to carry him off screen. The stream was cut. 4 minutes later, Speed walked back on camera and did 50 push-ups to prove he was fine.
Chat, I'm good. I don't want to get y'all worried.
Then he flew to the 5th country and broke the record. He went unconscious on a live stream in front of millions of people and came back 4 minutes later to keep going. That's not just going too far. That's Speed being completely entirely himself. And those are 15 times iShowSpeed went way too far. If you want to see what happens when Speed goes too far, but this time, on the world's biggest stage, you need to watch this one right here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.